Hello, this is Wesson McCraw. Um, I am going to be talking about book clubs and a book I read for my book club last month. The book is called Emily of New Moon by Lucy Maud Montgomery. It's a classic uh, coming of age story written by the author who also wrote Anne of Green Gables. Um, and the reason I chose it for the book club is that it's the favorite book of a YouTuber I follow that talks about writing. The YouTuber is Lydia Foxglove. I'll put a link in the description to her channel. Her channel is kind of an inspiration for my channel. She talks about sort of cozy advice, practical advice for indie authors, sort of shows the writing life and frugal living and things like that. And I thought that I could do something similar with my channel. There's definitely room for more indie authors to be on YouTube. It's not a competition. So anyways, here I am. So why I wanted to talk about book clubs is that I think that authors can have a tendency to like isolate themselves. And having a book club is a very simple, easy way to form, to socially interact with people in a meaningful way. The book club doesn't have to be huge. How I do it is there's two friends that are also in the book club, and every month we FaceTime and talk about the book for like an hour or so, and then we pick the next month's book, and do it again the next month. It's low pressure. If anyone's like not finished with the book, we can always just delay the meeting a week. Whatever people need. And this is a great way to, besides making connections, it's a great way to like see different perspectives on the books that you read, how they're coming across to readers, how different people can read the same thing and get something else out of it. It's important to sort of realize that about your own writing, and that's hard to get when you just study books yourself. Um, Now, about the book, like I said, it's a coming of age novel, but like what stood out to me, and what Montgomery is so good at is getting into the mindset of a child and always keeping in mind the perspective of the adult who's reading it. I'm sure she thought that children would read the book also, but it's written in a way so that like the irony of the situations is emphasized because you as an adult have a grown-up perspective when you're looking at a child's perspective. And the child's perspective is very authentic, and it brings out those clashing sort of views of life in kind of an amazing way. Another thing that's great about the book is that because it was written in the 1920s, reading it now really feels like traveling back in time and dealing with a different culture than our current culture. It's very transporting, it's very interesting how adults act, how views on religion and how children should behave, and a child's like life growing up. Those things would be very hard to pinpoint now, and get that same effect of like getting the time sort of very, very authentic. So that in itself is a reason to read the book. Anyways, that's some of my thoughts about Emily New Moon. And you should form your own book club, and find other YouTube authors to engage with. Anyways, that is my video for today. Talk soon.